All right, let's get real. MLM's an awesome opportunity to grow an asset, but what's with all these old school tactics still being taught? If you're like me, you want modern methods to scale and automate your business. Let's put the marketing back into network marketing and stop using hope as a business strategy. Welcome to Not Your Mom's MLM Radio. What's going on, guys? Jen here from Not Your Mom's MLM Radio. First, let me say thank you so much for being here. Again, for tuning into this podcast, whether you're listening on iTunes or you are watching on YouTube. I really appreciate you being here, and I cannot wait to continue this journey with you together to bring all of this awareness to the new modern ways to build your business. So if you're brand new here, consider subscribing because we're on a journey together, and we are going to cover a whole lot. You're going to learn things that you are not taught anywhere else. And the bulk of that will be automating your business so you free up more of your time and you actually are profitable and go from being the hunter to the hunted. So last episode, in case you missed it, you heard me talk a lot about my feelings about belly-to-belly building, the home parties, face-to-face meetings, and my extreme distaste for them. And nothing, if you're new, if this is the first episode you're catching, then listen, there's no hard feelings. If you're super sensitive, this podcast may not be for you. I'm not here to insult anybody or bash certain ways of building, but I am here to tell you about my experience and teach you, like I said, teach you the modern methods of 2020 and beyond on how to build your network marketing business in my opinion, the right way, or I should say the automated way, so that you actually get to experience freedom. I think a lot of the times we are told that freedom is a buzzword, right? You hear about it, but you think you're only going to really get it after you've already achieved the 6, 7, or whatever figure success. Then you're like, then I can actually have that. The problem with that is 2% of the people in this industry are those big earners. So while everybody else is out there preaching side hustle, side gig, join my team, they're saying that they're living this freedom lifestyle. In reality, they are out there on the hunt, probably hunting you, other network marketers, or your friends and family, and with the same spammy messages and the same old school tactics, and it's just exhausting. And it's not going to give you any freedom that way. So so that was last episode. So this episode, what I really want to talk to you about is hashtag mompreneur, hashtag side hustle, side gig. I really don't like those words, you guys. And part of the reason that I don't like them is if we're all trying to claim or try to portray that we are serious business owners here, that we actually have an actual business that we are running and growing, and that it is a quote unquote real business, then why are you going to go out and cheapen it? Why are you going to go out there and start saying, hey girl, listen, it's a gig economy right now. Like, I have this great side gig. I think the reason behind using that is because you want to get it out there that this is not going to consume everything, right? It's not going to take over your entire life. It's not going to be another 9-to-5 job. The problem and kind of the lie is that the old school ways of building that you're probably doing is actually like a 9-to-5 job. So not only are you misleading this prospect or these people you're having conversations with into believing this is just going to take like an hour or two a day, right? It's just a little side gig. Like, you're going to be able to make lots and lots and lots of money and have all the freedom and luxuries in the world with doing like an hour a day. Like, you got like 7 hours a week, you'll be golden. That's a lie. That's a blatant lie. Now, if you're brand new to the industry, then you might not know that yet. And I'm sorry, but that's just the cold, hard truth right there for you. So, if you're out there and you're using these words, not only it's doing two things wrong. Number one, it's really misleading, especially if you're following that with, you can make a full-time income in like 2 to 5 years, and just do like very, very, very minimal, bare minimal work, and in this side gig, my little side hustle. But you're also cheapening what we're doing. You're cheapening an industry that is an incredible industry to create real wealth. Like, those of you that don't know, wealth is not just determined or defined by income and lots of dollar bills. It is time and money. And the most precious thing I think we can all agree on is we want more time. We want time to do whatever the heck we want with. We don't want to be having somebody else in control of our time. And we definitely don't want time to slip away. And obviously all of us have the same amount of hours in the day, and the days come and the days go, and we can't stop that, but we should be able to have the freedom and the flexibility to design our days and determine what they look like. And in this industry, you can do that. So, oh man, gets me fired up. I really don't like these words. So let's talk about this. A couple things. I'm not trying to be a hater right now, but I am telling you things that really trigger me here. And I really want to drive these points home. Because if you're doing these things, if you're using these phrases, if you're saying these words, please stop. And not because I don't like them. This is not my personal opinion. This is just, it doesn't sound, seriously, truly think about it. If you were not in the industry, and chances are you weren't always in this industry, maybe you have gotten approached with those words and that lingo. And I don't know, maybe some of you are like, ooh, that sounds great. But as time goes on, everybody starts sounding the same. Everything starts to sound vanilla. Everything on social media sounds like everyone's an exact clone of one another. It's just robot nation, and not robot in like the bots way, because I love me some bots. And we'll get into that in later episodes. But one of the other phrases, you say it's a business in a box. So everybody knows you get into network marketing, and your company, majority of every single company out there, has products. And so these products you'll get an enrollment kit, and you get these products in a box. And so some of the phrases that are used out there are like, you can open up and be your own business owner and just get a business in a box. It's as simple as that. Ugh, I hate that too. Like, who would take that seriously? I'm just going to order a business in a box, and now all of a sudden I become an entrepreneur. Come on, seriously. And you know what? I was guilty of that one. Okay. I definitely used the whole business in a box thing. Yeah, I did a lot of things. I did a lot of things wrong. And so please learn from my mistakes, and just don't do that one. And one of the things that God, I don't remember who said it or where I heard it from, but the business is broken right out of the box. And that is true in so many ways. And it's true about the industry in a whole lot of ways too, because you get this business, you get products, and you join this business, and you have these back office things, and you have these leaders, and you have these upline, the support, but you're not ever really taught marketing. And that's what I'm here to address in this podcast. Every single trainer, guru, industry expert out there that I bought courses from, that I studied from, I tried to emulate, I tried to do the things that you're supposed to do. They didn't get me anywhere. Like, yeah, I did well. So I take it back. I can't say it didn't get me anywhere, but it didn't get me farther ahead in my personal development or business development, professional development. I sounded just like everybody else. And maybe because of the rich content that I would put out, because that was always a strong suit of mine. But, I truly don't believe it was from the copy paste messages, that method, or, get inside of a Facebook group about an interest that I have, try to connect with other people, start sending them friend requests. Does this sound familiar to anybody? So can it work? Sure. Does it work? Yeah, yeah, it can. But is it's more of a hope strategy, and hope is not a strategy. And I've said that over and over and over again, and it is true every single time. So what I learned, I'm not bashing, by the way, the trainers and the speakers and the people that I studied from the first few years I've been in this industry. I did learn a lot. Can't say I didn't learn anything, but what I learned most of all is that I needed to get much, much better with marketing. Like the second word in the industry, network marketing. I needed to learn marketing better, because it is just not taught at all, anywhere. not in any company, no speaker or trainer, industry. It's not. So that's what I learned, more than anything else, to get much, much better at marketing. And I also, just in case those of you that don't know, I worked for one of the top industry trainers. I have tons of respect for them. I won't say he or she, I won't name any names. But it was a wonderful experience, mostly because I was able to meet a whole lot of professionals in the space that I was then able to coach with this person's training programs, courses, you name it. And it was a really wonderful experience because not only did I get my first coaching experience that way, it just opened up a lot of doors. It opened up my eyes to so many. I coached people international, worldwide, countries near and very, very, very far. And, it's like, you know, a lot of different, you get to meet a lot of people from all these different cultures, all these different backgrounds, all these different levels of experience in the industry. And there was just a really common thread from everyone that I coached, from a brand new spanking newbie to a six, almost 7-figure earner. And it was just that everybody was really doing some sort of variation of each other. And there was nothing that earth-shattering or exciting that really shook me and was like, oh yes, like that's how it should be built. Like that is refreshing to hear. That's new. Nah, it was all the same. It was all side hustle nation. That is what it was. So in an industry filled with messenger inboxes filled with side hustle opportunity, or Facebook bios of #Mompreneur. Oh, I hate that one too. Sorry if that's you. I just don't like it. Or just like posts on social media of like, hey, you should join my side gig. I get to experience freedom and work from home in my PJs and yoga pants while drinking coffee. Guys, it's old. It's just old. New things tend to work in the very beginning, and then they don't work. Why? Because when everybody becomes a copycat of everybody else, nobody's original, and people catch on. And people do not like feeling duped, and they do not like hearing the same messages from 35 different people in 35 different companies. You have to learn, about yourself. You have to figure out what's your genius, what makes you you, what can you offer them? And we're going to get into that again in later episodes, creating these super sexy, irresistible offers around what you know, what you provide, and tying in your company and those products and your opportunity. And it's going to get so much fun. I can't wait to share more with you in the later episodes. But that's really just what I wanted to say in this episode is, in the world of side hustle, mompreneur, mom boss, side gig, be a real business owner. Take true ownership over building an actual real asset that you can have for a long, long, long time. Maybe pass it on to your children. You can really create some serious cash flow and not have to experience burnout, and do it in a way where, you can play bingo or Monopoly with your kids on the floor while building Legos and not slave away at a job instead of building an actual business. And I really do want you to think about that. I'm going to leave you with that thought. If you're out there preaching, selling the dream, but you're living the nightmare, don't you think people are going to catch on a little bit? And if they don't, man, isn't that sad? You duped them. You don't want to do that. Be better than that. Be bigger than that. Get excited about what we're going to do here. I can't wait to continue this journey with you. And, the next episode's going to be killer. So I can't wait for you to tune in. Thanks so much for being here. Talk to you soon.
Hey, thanks for listening. Please remember to subscribe and leave feedback. Would you like a copy of the book that changed everything in my network marketing business? If so, you can grab a free copy of Network Marketing Secrets at notyourmomsmlm.com/book.